Okay, this is, I think, the most serious topic I ever put on my YouTube channel. Now, I don't know even how to start and from where to start. But the older I get, I realize that there are so many of us that we live by somebody else, ideas, torture, society, peer pressure, whatever it is, and we convince ourselves that that's the way it should be. Now, I believe that the percentage is very high. Why? Because amongst my friends, at least 60% or even more live unhappy because of one reason or another, either job, either family or whatever. I'm talking more about relationship in the family in most of the topic here. Not so much job and things like that. You know, we hear all these motivations. You have to do this and you have to do it. You have to be happy and how to make your boss pay you more. And I'm not going into that. I'm talking about somebody like me that I think I'm good. I did all I could in my life to please others. I was a pleaser. I was a sucker. I put myself below those who are around me, and I pay dearly for that. Thinking that things will change for better, and they didn't. Now, society and friends will tell us, oh, just wait a little bit longer. Just wait a little bit longer. It's going to be okay. Why they say that? Why people don't say the opposite? Mister, no one is changing. No one change. And usually things become worse as time goes by. So I know personally at least 6 of my best friends living in hell, meaning they are not happy since the morning till the evening, not happy, and they convince themselves that it's going to be okay as long as they continue with the same routine, the same bullshit. Usually it's about relationship, as I say, between a man and a woman, a woman and a man, children and parents, grandchildren and grandparents, you name it. Now, in my specific case, I took my time to get divorced, thinking that everything will be okay. The only person told me, hey, mister, do something about it, was my father. And I didn't want to listen to him. Why we don't listen to our fathers and mothers? Because we think they're stupid and we are smart. Because when they talk to us, it's in relatively, we are in younger age, 20, 25. And we think they are old, 45 or 50, and they're ready to die any moment. So now I'm 66, and I'm sure that my children or anybody else thinks I'm ready to drop dead any moment. Oh well, that's exactly the way I was thinking, but my point is different. This, you know, we like to give advice. I don't know why I'm giving advice here. In a way, if I save a soul of one person amongst 1 million, if one person see what I'm saying and he's on the verge of taking a decision, he's going to take the right decision and change his life for better. Now, there are many high expectations. At the moment you change, everything is easy, and no, this is not the point. But if a person will take a decision to be free again and do what he wants to do for himself, which we call it in our society selfish, if I convince one person to do that, this video is worth it. It's worth everything. One person, that's fine. I don't care about 2 or 3. Now, there are millions and millions and millions of people that they are on the verge to take a decision, and in the beginning, when they wake up, they say, today will be the day. And in the evening, they say, maybe I should wait a little bit. After 20 years of bad relationship, let's say, or you divorce your wife and she pushed the children against you, and now they're going against you, and they have grandchildren, and they eliminate from you to do this and to do that because your ex told them that you're an asshole, or vice versa. It happened to women as well. So there are many scenarios in this world that a person finds himself trying to please all people around him, especially those who are close to him, without success. And from some reason, he convinced himself, with the help of maybe family or friends, that he should continue because it's going to be better. Never, ever that I heard that the situation become better. I never heard such thing. Sometimes you see stupidity, like people fight, they divorce. After a short time, they married again. And after a short time, they divorce again. Why? No one is going to change. They are what they are. What are you going to think? You take a snake and convince a snake to become a bird, or a little kitty kitty or doggy. Ain't going to happen. Hello? I was in the same position. For many years, I convinced myself that it should be better. It should be. Based on what? And it's become worse and worse and worse. And when I took a decision to push the garbage around me to a different garbage place, or just get rid of it with a big explosion, everybody was in shock. And I was not in shock, because when I was ready to do that, I look at all the angles for many years, and I said, that's it, enough is enough. I'm going to change my life for one reason and one reason alone. It's time for me now. It's time for me to be pleased and to be happy. All my life, I tried to please this person and that person, this ex-wife and the children and the grandchildren, and they all did things that I didn't like anyway. And my expectations were completely different than reality. And when I did it, when I took this step, my life changed completely. Suddenly, I opened myself up to a different relationship. I moved continent. I did, we call it crazy things. But let me tell you something about crazy. I think that to stay in a shithole all your life, convincing yourself that you cannot do anything, is way more crazy than somebody stop it, throw away the garbage around them, and they change their lives completely to a point that those who got used to torture him in a way, I call it torturing, and they don't even know they torture him. Maybe they don't, maybe they are. Or putting him down, or her. Those people that facing somebody that seek freedom suddenly, think that he got crazy. You run away from the family. You don't care anymore. So you could wait a little bit longer, a little bit longer, a little bit longer of what? After 20 years, wait for what? Age 60. Age 60, after many, many, many years that I was a sucker, and I don't know even how I can call myself. And many of my friends, I call them the same. Some of them, I talk to them very strong. It doesn't help. This should come from inside you. But my point is not to convince somebody to do that. I'm not here to convince anybody what to do. I'm here to say that the human psyche of getting used to anything is so strong that we become like the elephant in the circus or any other trained animal, that they will do it again and again. And look, if you take a bird and you put the bird inside the cage, wild bird, what do you think gonna happen? She will bang herself towards the wall trying to go back to freedom. Guess what happened after 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 1 month? You open the door, she's not gonna run away. In most cases, she's not gonna run away. She got used to the cage so much, to the food you give her, to the water. I don't think she's gonna run away. And if she run away, she will be so confused. Only after 4 weeks. What about the elephant in the circus? Why those elephants going around and around and they don't just break loose and kill everybody, which happen once in a while, but these elephants have some anger towards the trainers and they seek revenge. But I'm not talking about those elephants. I'm talking about the majority of elephants. We are basically elephants, trained elephants. So how they trained us to come back home, go to work, come back home and doing again and again the same thing, hoping that something will be better, will be changed, that our wives will be nice to us, our children gonna give us respect, and I don't know what. We're not going to do it because the elephant, the trained elephant, they put a big chain on his leg. And in the beginning, he even injured himself trying to escape from the chain. And then he's running, and each time he go out of the circle, kind of, towards freedom, a place he was there before, he feel the pain of the chain. And after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, not more than that, they take the chain off. And the elephant will run in circles again and again, not even trying to escape the circle which is in his mind. So the problem is here. No one put gun in my head in my life. No one told me, marry this woman, make 3 children, do what she tell you, be a sucker, and MF also. You know, just take the shit as much as you can. No one told me that. No, she didn't put gun in my head. No one did it to me. I was the elephant that put the chain on his own leg. That's the sadness of the whole story. Unlike the elephant, the poor elephant that we humans, the most terrible creatures on the face of this planet, we put the chain on his leg. Unlike this story, no one put chain on my leg. No one told me go here or go to work now and come back and listen to her and do what they tell you and do this and do that and shut up and whatever you want to do for yourself, it's selfish idea. No one told me this. It was me telling myself all this bullshit. And it was me that after a while got used to the idea that any thought of freedom and maybe I should learn something, maybe I should go by myself and do this, or maybe I should have a hobby, or maybe I should go with some friends in the evening, male friends, things I didn't do because what she gonna think and what this is. It was me. It was me trained myself and trained the society that I have a chain on my leg. It was me. And only after 30 years, no, more than that, 35 years, when I'm 60 years of age, I got married at age 26, okay? Only, it was a process. After 13 years, got rid of the crazy chain, first chain, trying to recuperate and be, be okay with my life, but then you have children, you have grandchildren, and then you realize that the problem is still there. That as long as the person that hates you so much is fighting on the back of your kids, you cannot do anything. But I put another chain. I say, oh, let's wait. Let's wait. Maybe they're going to see the truth. Maybe they will be convinced that I'm right and she is wrong, and this nonsense, nothing, absolutely nothing. And years go by and I'm not happy. I'm not happy. And I see I see the problem straight into the eye. I see what's going on. And nothing changed. And friends are telling me, oh, wait a little bit longer. Wait a little bit longer. Age 60. Age 60. I took a big hammer and boom, I destroyed the last chain on my leg that I put. The second chain that I put many years before. And I became free. And I moved to other country and I remarried and I changed my life completely. And guess what? Those who knew me and my close family start attacking me. How dare you running away from the family? What family? Fake family. What family? Like friends. Hello, how are you? Every 3-4 week cycle. Oh, you doing okay? Yeah, bye-bye. Oh, you fell on the floor because you're hurt, your back is hurt? How many days you're on the floor? Oh, 2. And how long time will take? Usually 7 days until I manage to stand up a little bit. Happened to me a few times. Until I train my back more. Oh, so listen. And we talk about 12 minutes distance, driving distance. Oh, listen. When you really did something, give me a call. Okay, I'll give you a call. Thank you very much. Now, my personal story is different than any other stories. But there are millions and millions